There is no way to describe Katherine Parker. I have been planning this introduction since 5th grade, but I am still at a loss. How do you introduce a girl who, after breaking both of her wrists at the same time, was most upset about not being able to play the Wii? What accurately gives the audience insight into a girl who has seen every episode of The Office a minimum of 10 times? There is no way to describe Katherine, but here are a few things that might help. Katherine is without a doubt the funniest, most loyal, and greatest person I have ever met. We have spent our entire lives together, and I could never be more grateful for a person than I am for Katherine. So give it up for my cousin and also my best friend, Katherine Almost Parker.
Picture this. Walking into a house, you see at least 60 people you know that you are related to. But you don't always remember how exactly. Uncle Bucky's party playlist, including Mariachi El Bronx, the Black Keys, and Jack White, really set the mood. Your seat is reserved at the kids' table until you're at least 25. And your family lunch lasts until midnight. I love Thanksgiving. We all know that Thanksgiving is the time when we get to express our gratitude for our many blessings. Each person in the audience today has an abundance to be grateful for. I know that sounds cliche, and we've heard it a million times, but how many of us really remember to be grateful? I do the same things as well. We forget what things are blessings and what things we are entitled to. It becomes a blurred line. The Parker family is easily one of the most interesting families one can encounter. We have our own language, and we all pretend that we star in a sitcom known as The Parker Show. It stars Thomas Lee Robinson Parker, or Tommy, as the hard-working head of the household. With golden morals, he is wise and knows the solution to any problem. To me, he is my saint, and I want to be like him. Allison Welford Parker is the witty and amicable mother of the household. She leads by example. She is the epitome of grace in every issue she faces. To me, she is my role model, and I want to be like her. Tommy and Allison are the parents of 3 very different daughters. Catherine Ainsley Parker is the eldest. She is friendly and sarcastic, but she's horribly disorganized. Anne Robinson Parker is smart and determined. She keeps Catherine in check and always succeeds. To me, she's perfect, and I want to be like her. Ellen Welford Parker is the precious baby. She loves unconditionally and has the perfect heart. To me, she is my little angel, and I want to be like her. Together we make the amazing Parker family. Each person brings a beautiful and defining quality to our kitchen table. I want to be honorable like my father, kind like my mother, determined like Annie, and loving like Ellen. I'm so lucky to be part of such an amazing show, and I'm eternally grateful. Please understand that this speech is not consisted of my bragging about my family for 5 minutes. The Parkers are so far from perfect, the word is not even on our radar. Each family has its own obstacles, and the Parker family is definitely included. I'd always taken my family for granted. I believed that I was entitled to a mother, a father, and 2 amazing sisters. Last year, little Ellen Parker was diagnosed with an extremely rare heart condition called CPVT. Finding that Ellen had it in the first place was a blessing. However, there are only a few doctors in the entire world that even know what CPVT is. Thus, Ellen, my mother, and my father left for Mayo Clinic to see one of the best specialists in the U.S. What was intended to be a 3-day trip just to examine Ellen turned into more than a week-long expedition, which ended in an unexpected but simple surgery. Annie and I stayed at home in Memphis for the entire time. It was not until then that I realized I needed my family. I needed them. I needed them for support and love and simply for just conversation. And it was not until I lived without a significant part of my family that I was able to understand how so extremely lucky I am for what I have. We all are blessed. We are blessed with kindness or talent or knowledge. I am so blessed to be surrounded by such admirable people. I am so blessed to get to call them my family, not only from my immediate family, but also from my vast extended family and my St. Mary's family. No matter what situation you may find yourself in, see what is good, see what is blessed, and try to be thankful for it. Whether it means having a little mini Thanksgiving in your head, or actually letting someone know how grateful you are for him or her, being grateful for something opens your eyes to the wonderful things you are given, things we all overlook. Thank you.